The Temple of Speed lives up to its legend once again, delivering a thrilling spectacle on the world's fastest stage. McLaren, riding high on momentum, crashed into a strategy disaster that could shatter their entire season. Ferrari, fueled by the unstoppable passion of the Tifosi, reignited their championship dreams with a performance that set the circuit ablaze. And in a promising F1 debut, rookie Franco Colapinto showed grit and determination, battling from a tough qualifying session to finish just outside the points. But the real shocker? The most explosive moment is something you won't believe. This isn't just another race recap. What you're about to see might be the screeching halt to a comeback that had fans and pundits brimming with anticipation. Stay with us because the final twist could change everything. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell for more F1 drama. If you're ready to uncover the truth behind Monza's chaos, smash that like button. Let's get started. Let's start with the numbers that have everyone talking. Charles Leclerc, in a performance that electrified Monza, secured a much-needed victory for Ferrari, sparking hope for a late-season resurgence. Oscar Piastri, pushing hard for McLaren, claimed second place, but it wasn't without drama. Meanwhile, Lando Norris managed to bring home third, though it felt more like a missed opportunity than a triumph. And let's not forget about Franco Colapinto, the young Argentine making his stellar F1 debut after Williams' wild decision to whack Logan Sargent mid-season. Despite a challenging qualifying session where a small mistake saw him start from 18th on the grid, Colapinto delivered a commendable drive, battling his way up to 12th place. While he just missed out on the points, his performance has certainly caught the attention of many as he adapted quickly to the top tier of motorsport. Now, here's where the stakes get even higher. Red Bull, despite their struggles, still holds the top spot in the Constructors' Championship, but McLaren is closing in, now just 9 points behind. In the Drivers' Championship, Max Verstappen remains the leader, but his advantage is shrinking fast, with Norris and Leclerc gaining ground. Stoking the flames further in a move that's become synonymous with Red Bull racing when things don't go their way, team principal Christian Horner and advisor Helmut Marko are pointing fingers at McLaren, accusing them of bending the rules with a controversial front flexi wing. Could this be the secret behind McLaren's sudden surge in performance? Are we on the verge of a scandal that could shake the very foundations of the sport? The tension is palpable and the stakes have never been higher. The race for the championship is teetering on a knife's edge. Can McLaren outmaneuver Red Bull's aggressive tactics? Will Ferrari's momentum carry them to the top? And what do you make of Red Bull's mudslinging? Strategic genius or desperate flailing? Drop your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned as we unpack the race that could flip the entire season on its head. Let's dive into the moment that shocked everyone: Red Bull's unexpected collapse at Monza. Max Verstappen, the reigning world champion, entered this race with the weight of expectations on his shoulders. But from the moment qualifying ended, it was clear that something was off. On race day, things went from bad to worse. Engine issues plagued Verstappen's car, hampering his ability to challenge at the front. But the real disaster struck during the pit stops. A series of blunders left Verstappen fuming, and by the time the race ended, his frustration had reached a boiling point. In his post-race interview, Verstappen didn't hold back. "We need to do better," he said, his voice tinged with anger. But the most shocking statement came when he hinted at deeper issues within the team, suggesting they might need to redo the whole car. Verstappen's outburst wasn't just about a bad day at the office, it was another sign of underlying issues at the Austrian garage. We've been spotting graining in Red Bull Racing's team dynamics for a while now. When will it give? With McLaren and Ferrari closing in, Red Bull's position at the top is more vulnerable than ever. We want to hear your take. Did Red Bull just lose their wings? Is Verstappen's outburst a sign of deeper issues within the team? Are we witnessing a giant's last gasp? And how will this affect the championship race? Let's get the discussion going in the comments. This is one conversation you don't want to miss.
Well, a second F1 race win slipped through Oscar Piastri's fingers. He took the lead on lap 1 after a bold move, overtaking his McLaren teammate Lando Norris.
Now we reach the heart of the drama, McLaren's strategy blunder and the moment that could define their entire season. McLaren entered Monza with high hopes, having locked out the front row in qualifying. With Norris and Piastri leading the charge, it looked like a perfect weekend was on the cards. But as the race unfolded, those hopes began to unravel in the most dramatic fashion. Norris had a strong start, maintaining his lead with precision, but it was Piastri's bold overtake attempt on his teammate that triggered a chain reaction, disrupting McLaren's carefully planned pit strategy. What was supposed to be a flawless 1-2 finish quickly turned into a desperate fight to stay on the podium. Piastri's move, while showcasing his raw talent and aggression, came at a cost, one that might haunt McLaren for the rest of the season. Not only did it jeopardise Norris's chance at crucial Drivers' Championship points, but it also put McLaren's Constructors' Championship hopes in serious doubt. The fallout from this mistake could be catastrophic. This isn't just a story about a single race, it's about the pressure and decisions that could shape the future of the championship. Did McLaren's strategy team fail, or was it Piastri's eagerness that pushed them into a corner? And how will Norris, who's been a strong contender all season, respond to this setback? Norris, typically the consummate team player, maintained his usual polite demeanour. Perhaps too polite in our opinion. Yet his discomfort was evident in the cool-down room as Leclerc and Piastri casually chatted. By the time he reached the press conference, his frustration surfaced, remarking, "It's not just up to me." It was clear that Norris was disheartened that team orders hadn't come down for Piastri to yield, a decision that would have been crucial for their driver and constructor championship hopes. But let's also consider the long-term implications. What does this mean for Piastri's standing within the team? Could this incident cause friction between teammates, or will it push McLaren to refine their race strategies? The decisions made in the aftermath of this race could determine not just the outcome of the season, but the trajectory of McLaren's future in F1. I want to hear your thoughts. Could Piastri's move cost McLaren the championship, or was it just a racing incident? And was McLaren's decision not to prioritise Norris a fatal flaw? Let's discuss in the comments.
Fourth on the grid to Grand Prix victory for Charles Leclerc, who repeats his win for the Scuderia.
Last but certainly not least, let's turn to Ferrari, the team that turned Monza into a manic movie of merriment. Charles Leclerc's victory wasn't just another win, it was a statement to the entire F1 grid. In front of their passionate home crowd, Ferrari proved that they still have what it takes to compete at the highest level. The atmosphere in Monza was electric, with the tifosi raucously roaring as Leclerc crossed the finish line. In his post-race interview, Leclerc reflected on how this victory felt just as sweet as his first Monza win in 2019. This wasn't just about adding points to the board, it was about reigniting the flame of Ferrari's championship ambitions. But as we celebrate Ferrari's triumph, the big question looms: can they keep this momentum going? Today, everything fell into place: strategy, pit stops, car setup, but Ferrari's Achilles heel has always been consistency. Can they maintain this level of performance and challenge Red Bull and McLaren in the races to come? Monza might have been the spark they needed, but the real test is yet to come. Let's not forget Ferrari has a history of struggling under pressure. Will they manage to keep their cool and continue this winning streak, or will the cracks start to show as the season progresses? The next few races will be crucial in determining if Ferrari is truly back or if this was just a flash in the pan. Ferrari fans, your team just delivered a statement. Do you believe they're back for good? Can Leclerc lead Ferrari to more victories this season? And how will this affect the Constructors' Championship? Let's light up the comments with your thoughts and predictions. Monza 2024 has left us with more questions than answers and has everyone enthralled with anticipation. The emergence of a potential star in Franco Colapinto, McLaren's strategy misfires, Ferrari's triumph at homecoming, and Red Bull's shocking meltdown, this race has set the stage for an epic conclusion to the season. But what happened today might just be the beginning. The real drama is yet to unfold, and the next race could be the one that decides it all. If you've enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're always up to date with the latest F1 action. And if you loved this video, smash that like button and share your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think will come out on top? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one where the stakes are even higher.